Oops, that is not supposed to be up yet, but there you have it, folks. We've got the Crypto Edge podcast coming, but this morning I'm going to be doing a morning market analysis. I guess that this system automatically does that intro video if you have it set in there. But with that said, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Justin Clark here. We are going to be taking a look at these crypto markets here this morning, and in particular, taking a look at Bitcoin. So if you are coming on here and you want to just say good morning Troy, or let me know if you're watching this live or on replay. And also, if you want market analysis like this on the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency markets pretty much on the daily, you can follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, let's dig into this. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin here. And the reason we keep such a close eye on Bitcoin is because it is a big bully. Whatever happens with Bitcoin pretty much happens with all of the altcoins, almost without exception. And in particular, if Bitcoin just starts dumping, the altcoins can start dumping at the same time. So we've got to take a close look at it, and we're going to use a chart setup called the MA Momentum Chart Setup. Now, if you're a member of iCoinPro, you can click on my iCoinPro training and go to the Micro Profit System Part 3, and you'll see that training right here, MA Momentum. It stands for Moving Average Momentum, and this is a training you can do at any point during the one-week course to learn how to trade with our system. All right, so going over and looking at this this actual chart, I'm gonna, if you have the iCoinPro trading portal, which is our custom software that we built from the ground up to trade our strategy, you can click on this little arrow here, click on Load Chart Layout, and then click on MA Momentum. All right, and then let's open this up here. And for those who are new, let's go over a couple different things here on what we're looking at exactly. These green and red things are called candles. They show what's happening with the price. We are looking at a one-day chart. So every single one of these candles has an entire day's worth of trading in it. These lines here, this purple, this maroon, yellow, green, etc. These are the moving averages. They just show areas of potential support or resistance, and this shaded area is a Bollinger Band. Now, really quickly, for those who are looking at this chart, here's a quick education on it. When all of the price action is trading above all of these moving averages, all of these lines, we are potentially in a bullish market and almost definitely not in a bearish market. In particular, if we start trading above this light purple moving average, we are potentially building up bullish momentum and almost definitely not in a bear market at that point. On the flip side, if we're trading below all of these lines, and in particular getting stuck below this light purple moving average, then we are potentially in a bearish market and almost definitely not in a bull market. And we need to process out the sellers and fear before we can start potentially moving higher. Hey, Dean, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever to you. I'm glad to have you here. So right now, where are we and what are the key levels? Well, we are trying to get over these moving averages here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And we haven't succeeded yet. Now, we've got kind of a trend line here, which it looks like we're retesting this morning. Okay, that's what this purple line is. So we're giving this a retest here to see if it wants to hold up or if it doesn't. So it's looking like 94, 95 is kind of a key area here to keep a close eye on. And then below that, we have 90,000, 89, 90,000 is really the super key area for Bitcoin to continue to trade above, to keep the buyers probably pretty happy and confident. Okay, after 4 p.m. over there in the UK. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit later. All right, so these other blue lines I have on here, this is a potential what we call a structure that this market could be building. It's called a head and shoulder structure. This is the left shoulder, right shoulder. And then if we continue to play out and play nice, will form a right shoulder, which will be similar to this, but the high should be lower than this 110,000 high. And then it's a bearish reversal pattern. It's not good. So if that right shoulder plays out, then we could have a drop and go through this 89.90K resistance and then potentially lower. Now, if we get what I call an early exit from this structure, that would mean that we rapidly went down and then lost 89.90K before completing the right shoulder. That would be bad and could really bring out some sellers. On the flip side, if we quickly shot up and went right through 110K and didn't complete this shoulder, the right shoulder, and go down, that would be an early exit too at this point, and would probably get the buyers pretty excited and on board. All right. So for now, we're trading in a kind of a tight range, and at some point we're going to shake loose here. Volume has been kind of low. Down here, it's been lower than say in this period here, this area. So at some point, this tightening range and this lower volume, it's like a snake coiling up. It's going to make its move, and then something's going to happen, and it might be a bit more dramatic. Right now, we got to stay above 94, 95K, keep trading above that, above this trend line to potentially start on up. If not, we might go down and give a retest of this neckline. If we lose that, it could be a little bit sketchy, crazy. On the upside, we got to reclaim 100K. Well, we got to reclaim 95K first, but then we got to reclaim 100K and start trading above that to potentially try to reach higher and build that shoulder out. So that's what's going on there. Now we're going to take a look at longs and shorts. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down. The longs make money when Bitcoin does go up. Oh, wow. Look at this morning. Okay, longs are make money when Bitcoin goes up. Shorts make money when Bitcoin goes down. And most of these people, longing and shorting like this, they're using leverage, which means that they, when they're borrowing money to exaggerate their potential gains and losses. We've now crossed what I consider into the danger zone here. We got over 70% of people long on Binance. That means 70%, plus are betting that Bitcoin's going up right now. That's, like the market's getting overconfident in the movement, and that's not awesome. So if the price keeps slipping lower, yeah, we are getting a nice bounce here. I can see, Josh, I'm not watching it or trading it right now because I'm doing this, but yeah, it's giving us some nice dip trades. If we lose this line and slip lower and go down and start to test 89.90K and kind of keep creeping down and down, at some point, if this goes higher and the price keeps slipping lower, we go to 71, 72, 73%, we are running a real risk of a potential what's called a long squeeze, which is where all of the people who are long that are betting Bitcoin's going to go up start to get squeezed out of the market en masse, meaning that they get liquidated. So we've entered that danger zone. We got to keep a real close eye on this. If we don't get a bounce and start heading higher and get over that 100K and start filling that shoulder out, we could be in, potentially a risky position. So we need to keep a really close eye on this. And if we do all of a sudden start to see the price free fall and drop dramatically, guys, then we're probably getting a long squeeze, and we could see a more dramatic downward movement in the price of Bitcoin. So stay safe out there, everyone. Okay, stay safe if you're trading right now. Again, this is not investment advice. We could be going to 200K. We could be going to 2K. I don't know, but there's a potential now that we could have either, a short-term, more dramatic drop in price if these longs start getting liquidated. So it could happen. The potential is definitely there. All right, let's go over and take a look at what's hot and what's not to trade. Definitely Fort is at the top of the list right now, and we're getting some good noisiness on this chart, a 25% recovery. So Fort, good volume, good potential profit here. This column shows potential profit. 9% potential profit. This was a nice little dip trade here, and it had a potential 25% return. Think about that. Our software rocks. Our software found this, and that's what our software does, is it finds these potential trades. Let's take a look here at SUI. Nice 3% recovery, had a good spread. So SUI, not too bad. That's a good, nice little bounce, good volume. So we can put SUI on our list. And let's see if there's anything else that's really sticking out here. Let's see what Cato did. Cato has been kind of fun. Yeah, a little, gosh, 9% recovery. Not really a good dip trade, but this is having good movement. The volume is staying pretty good. So let's keep Cato on the list. And that's what we got. Those are my top three right now based on the software. We've got Cato. I think the top one is Fort, Cato, and then SUI USD. All right, everybody, that's all I've got. If you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, you can do our free bootcamp. Get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or just shoot an email to support@icoinpro.com. We'll be more than happy to get you that free bootcamp. And if you want more market analysis like this, push right to your inbox, either on Facebook or X.com or YouTube. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook or X.com. All right, everybody, have a great day, and let's see what happens here in the markets today. Never know. It's we've got to keep a close eye on those longs right now, as they are just piling in here on any of these dips, and eventually their luck may run out. All right, everybody, take care. Have a great day. We'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.